Hello, dear friends. If people were honest, all evil wouldn't, says Mike Pence. Opinion piece. End of quarantine. Slow start. F isolation. F end of darkness. Slow motion effort. Operation Homecoming. We will receive wonderful gifts. Mission of the Great Awakening. We are the children of flowers. Peace and prosperity for all humanity. The childhood of humankind is ending. Look at the future without timidity and with courage. Let's start. A quarantine is a preventive isolation to which people, animals or things are subjected for a period of time, as a method to avoid or limit the risk of a plague spreading. According to Benjamin Fulford, the cosmic quarantine of planet Earth is about to be lifted. In this way, humans will be able to explore and colonize other planets and the universe as soon as the last satanic presence disappears. In his opinion, this good news is due to the fact that all the dark entities that survived the harvesting of the life force of human and animal sacrifices have been cornered. Of course, as always happens with these types of announcements, believe it when you see it. However, I have no doubt that this planet is in quarantine. Every time Elon Musk tries to send a rocket to Mars, it explodes before it can leave the planet. NASA himself admitted in a press conference that they might have discovered a way to cross the ionosphere, that is, the electrical barrier that surrounds the planet. The ionosphere is a set of ionized layers of the atmosphere that are from 80 to 400 kilometers in altitude, which presents strong ionization caused by solar radiation and affects the propagation of radio waves that bounce off it. A revelation. According to the Galactic Commander Valiant Thor, the Pleiadians have worked with the White Hats since JFK. They are the biblical angels of light. Donald Trump has had contact with the Pleiadians for decades. Trump, Barron, and Melania have flown in Pleiadian ships. They know everything what is coming. He reveals that the Pleiadian destined to lead the mission of the Great Awakening is the soul that lived as JFK. The human is deceased, but the soul is eternal. Trump is being guided by the Pleiadians to lead us into the Great Shift. It will happen in our lifetime. Earth will receive ascension, full revelation, and we will become full members of the Galactic Federation. Compare Jesus' teachings about humans changing in the blink of an eye into a new earth at the end of days, with the Pleiadian teachings about change and brightness, or ascension into the fifth dimension. It is the same information with different words. It feels like everything is speeding up because your souls know that this is your last life in duality. The living generations will never experience death, and those who die will return because the soul is always safe. According to Akatu, you came here with nothing but the soul that you are, but this dream is different. You will come out with everything because there will be no death. Release. Codex 7 is happy to report that the biggest players in the cabal have been arrested for their crimes, and that it would not have been possible to save the children of the world without someone as strong as President Trump. According to Codex 7, today we are embarking on a journey into a new era because humanity's childhood is ending and another era is about to begin. The journey I speak of is full of unknown challenges but I believe that all the struggles of the past have prepared our generation adequately. We are not alone. God, in His infinite wisdom, has seen fit to populate this universe with other intelligent creatures like us. I ask you to look for the future without timidity and with courage, because we can achieve in our time the ancient vision of peace on earth and prosperity for all humankind. JFK says that his real self was taken to the New Jerusalem ship, and that it was a great welcome. He is very grateful to have the opportunity to be connected with earthly star seeds, that we are the flower children, the gypsies of God. You have reached an age where you will be very happy to receive these gifts, the wonderful technologies to liberate the entire planet. JFK adds that he has had the opportunity to come into contact with several representatives of the realms of Mother Gaia, that we call devas and spirits. He says that he has flown with the Ashtar Command and in other ships linked to it that float above the earth. He knows how effective they can be and how quickly they can collaborate with us to cleanse the entire planet, to get rid of all the toxic footprints that some corporations have placed on it. JFK is very grateful to have the opportunity to be in touch with many of his starseeds and share in the planning of all of you returning home. This is a great opportunity, and he has traveled many places and on many ships since then, and has had at his disposal some of the technologies that we will receive for our use. Those of us who were of his generation or the younger flower children have reached an age where we will be very glad to receive all of these wonderful technologies. Spectacular. Buffner said, "The times are changing and the effort of many is moderate, but for others the doors are wide open, and for others the doors are collapsing as jams of all kinds occur. The cliffhanger is about to develop. Give thanks and do so with duty and conscience. God development is going to be spectacular, believe it or not. We know we have said it before, but let the good times roll, and everything has to start with slow motion effort and let it play out. There is no money yet, but the situation has changed, and the gangsters are going to be led down a different path that will lead them to their downfall. Efforts to put the whole load of good intentions are being consolidated, and the necessary actors are being sought to bring about major changes in places other than the usual location services. It is a breath of fresh air that honest, capable, and upright people are being sought and reimagined. It may seem like a slow start to some, but it is exactly what is needed. Praise heaven and all that it can, because that is good news. If the global financial reset were to be implemented right now, we would have to use the current banking system, and massive funds deposited in banks would follow this scenario. Banks would have unlimited discretion on what they could do with our money. All of this indicates that a new, completely different financial system is needed in which to implement change. Until we see it, we won't see a financial reset. We all want to go skating, but we can't do that when the lake isn't frozen over. And that's all for today. Thanks a lot, dear friends.